Hi, welcome back to Lee with Love's channel. I know I have my makeup on, but I don't usually come on here with makeup or anything like that. But in this video, I wanted to talk about glamour spells. People do glamour spells. They do glamour spells on other people that they can be jealous of, they can be angry, they can hate the person, and they can wish all this harm on a person because you can look the way you look, or they don't want you to look the way you look, so they want to cause acne, or they want to cause blemishes, or they want you to gain weight, they want you to lose weight. you know those are glamour spells when you're manifesting evil intent onto others. You can do glamour spells on yourself also, but then it takes a little bit of yourself. Whenever you're manifesting anything like this into your life, you're manifesting anything evil onto another, you are sacrificing a piece of yourself, a piece of your youth, a piece of your life, a piece of you. You're sacrificing to manifest something evil onto someone else. That's why you don't do it. So you want to affect someone's looks, and then it's like, and cause acne, cause all these kind of problems. And it's gonna work. It's a temporary thing. It's not permanent. It's gonna go away, and then it's gonna come back to you. It can come back to you for 10 years. It's gonna affect your looks. It's gonna affect the aging process. It's gonna speed it up. That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna speed up your aging process. They want people to lose weight. They want you to gain weight. They want you to become sick. They want to cause all these kind of health problems. But and then I have been looking for articles because this is something that I know, because when I was younger, there was always, like, when you want to read a book of spells, there's always a warning on the first page. On the first page of any book of spells, there is a warning, and it's going to tell you the consequence of doing these spells. The consequence is it's going to come back to you. It's not a permanent thing. And when you are doing things like this, you're sacrificing a piece of yourself. So you're sacrificing your own youth, your looks, your age. It's gonna affect you. You're manifesting evil intent onto someone else to affect their looks. Then it's gonna come back to you, and it's gonna affect your looks, and it's gonna be a permanent thing. It's gonna affect you for 10 years. It's gonna make you look old. People that play in black magic, they look old. They look awful. They look terrible. And it's because they're playing in black magic. Their belly gets full, like, they just look fat. And it's like, if you're 22 years old and you have a big pot belly, it's like you're not supposed to, you're not supposed to at 22. But it's because they're playing in magic. They look older than what they're supposed to do. They don't have the youthful glow anymore. Their skin can get ashy looking, like dry. And you age when you play in black magic. And I have been trying to find an article, because this is the knowledge that I know. Like, there are rules. There's rules to this. Like, you cannot sit here and play in magic like that. This is evil stuff. And you're not supposed to play in it. And that's why there is always a warning on the book of spells. There's always a warning on it, telling you the consequences of doing this kind of magic, doing this kind of work. That's why you don't do it. You're not supposed to do it. And I have been trying to find an article online to talk about it, to say it, but I have not found it as of yet. But I did want to talk about it because glamour spells, people, these are young kids, these are young people that are out here, and they're playing in these book of spells, and they're doing these spells, and they don't know, like, what they're doing to themselves. They don't know that they're sacrificing themselves. They're sacrificing their youth. They're sacrificing themselves. Like, it's gonna come back to you. Like, they don't understand that it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back, and it's gonna stick to you. It's gonna affect you. You are gonna age. It's gonna affect your looks. It's gonna affect your health. It's gonna affect so many things, and it's like these people are just not. I don't think they know this, and it's I don't know if it's common knowledge. I guess it's common knowledge if you're a witch, then you're gonna know the rules. You're gonna know the rules to these spells. But these people, they don't know, and they just want to play in this stuff, and they think that they can hurt and cause harm to people, and there's no consequence. No, there's always a consequence to everything. Everything you do, there's always an action, there's a reaction, there's a cause, there's an effect, there's always something. But when you don't know, it's gonna come back. Like, the glamour spells are gonna come back. It's gonna affect you. It's gonna affect your youth. It's gonna affect your looks. It's gonna affect your health if you're causing people to have health problems. It's gonna come back to you. It's gonna come back. It's gonna affect your health. You can end up with a permanent health condition because you want to play in magic. I don't know how else to say it. And I have been trying to find an article because, people just, I don't know. I believe in God and I pray to God and I thank God. I thank God every day. But other people, they pray to other things and they do other things and they wish negative things onto people. And it's just like, why? Like, I don't understand why. Why? Just why would they do it? Because it's only gonna affect them. It's only gonna affect them. It will not affect the person. And if it does, it's a temporary thing. It's gonna go away. It's not permanent. It's not forever. And it's a moment in time, and you just have to stay calm, stay positive, do your spiritual baths, salt baths. If you know herbs, you do your herbs, make a rinse. There's a lot of stuff you can do to make it better, and you pray. Pray to God, because you know what's going on, and whenever you know something's going on, you have to speak it. Speak it into, like, if someone is saying something, you be like, oh, this person is doing work, or they're doing work. That's what this is. Because I don't know, you just have to speak it, say it out loud, like you know what it is, and you just pray for it to go away. It's gonna go away. It's a moment in time. It's gonna go away, and it's gonna go back to whoever sent it. And it just sucks that these people don't know the rules, and it's gonna affect them permanently, and they don't know it. And they continue to play. These are children. These are little children playing these kind of games. And I'm just like, wow, like, I don't know what grown person is gonna sit there and play these kind of games. It's so childish. But I just wanted to talk about Glamour. If anyone finds an article on it, but I'm usually online and I'm looking up information. So I am going to find an article on it. And then when I do find an article on it, I am going to come back here and I'm going to talk about it again. Talk about glamour spells, because there are consequences to glamour spells, and people really do it to affect someone's looks. Because they're mad, they're jealous, they're envious, they hate you. They hate you. So they want to cause you all these kind of problems, but it's superficial problems. They can't change you as a person, and your looks really don't matter. That's why I come on here and I don't put makeup on, because I don't care, but I just put I put makeup on for this video because I'm like, I wanted to talk about glamour, because beauty is not important. It's the kind of person you are. It's how you are. How are you inside? It's like, if you're rotten soul, if you're, I don't know how to say it. The way you look on the outside doesn't matter if you have an ugly heart. Like, if you have a bad inside, like if you have evil, malicious intent, and your looks is not gonna matter. You could be dropped dead gorgeous, but if you're evil, it's like, I don't know who would want to be around a person like that. I'm just a regular person. I'm just a regular person. Like, I don't try to do anything too much out of the ordinary. I'm just a regular person. Like, it's nothing, I don't know. But I just wanted to talk about glamour spells for a moment because people do the most because they're mad. And I don't know. I don't know why. But it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back to them. It's gonna stick to them. It's gonna be bad for them. Whatever happens to whoever they're trying to harm, it's gonna go away. It's gonna go away, and life is gonna go back to normal, and things will be fine. It's just a moment in time. You just have to let it pass. Pray, thank God, everything is okay, and it's gone. So I know I'm rambling, I'm talking, and I'm repeating myself. So I'm gonna find an article. I'll come back here another time and I'll talk about glamour spells again with an article that you can check up on. So always lead with love, stay positive, vibe high, and always stay positive. Bye.